So actually this is what it's going to be. I've had enough of trying to create a YouTube persona for myself and a brand. I'm tired of using the fancy cameras, lighting, microphones, background elements. And what I really want to do is just be able to give myself to the world. So I'm stripping everything down, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm recording this on my phone without a microphone. I think the modern phones are more than capable enough for making a strong coherent YouTube video, and I'm going to try not to make cuts and stuff in this video as well, so you get a raw, unfiltered version of me, and that is with the sincerest intentions, which I will always use because that's my little name. So I'm going to talk today about poetry. I am a poet. I was writing for 20 years before I really said to myself that I am a poet. I'm able to do this professionally, I'm able to do this in the long term, and I'm able to create poetry and write poetry that has an impact on the people that I'm delivering the poems to. Today I'm going to talk about my collection, Full Nelson. I've talked about this a few times, but out of 20 years of writing, this is my only traditionally published collection. It is 25 pages or thereabouts. I say that now. It is 24 pages long, and it's a collection of poems about my hometown. Now I am going to read one of these poems to you, and I'm not just going to read it. I'm going to talk about why I wrote it, how I wrote it, the reasons I wrote it, and some special kind of hidden meanings of the poem. So as I said, this is a collection about my hometown, Full Nelson. My town's name is Nelson. My name is Ajaz Qureshi, aka Sincere Intentions. And the opening of the collection starts like this. You are here. That's what it says there. You are here. And the reason I wrote that, actually, it was a stolen piece of content by one of my friends. And when we had met, after a long time, he literally said to me, you are here. And it was like a present for him, and I really like the idea of what he said, you are here, and that's all that matters. So that is the opening poem as well, you are here. That is all that matters on this map. Here, a place and a moment, space and time trapped in a transient bonding, not measured in acres or ages, or in any known unit. It is the furthest we have reached, a breach into the future. We are exiles emerging from the past, never able to go back. But in our present, ever present, we move ever forward. So that was the poem, quite a short philosophical poem. And there's a lot I can say about that. I mean, we start with you are here. That is all that matters on this map. The reason I wrote that was, number one, because my friend did say that to me, and it's kind of my philosophy for life as well. As long as I'm here, present in the moment, in a place, I'm able to do things to move to the next moment, whatever that moment may be and whatever that moment may bring. And then I say here, a place and a moment, a place and a moment. Together, here is both a place and a moment. It's also time. Here, right now. Space and time in a transient bonding. I like the idea of having space and place together, but also a transientness between them, that they're able to split off and go off into different things. And one of the things that I talk about quite often, about how space is very much like, it's like a dimension of the world, like time is. And just as we live in a particular space, we also live in a particular time. And that is not measured in acres or ages. So we don't measure the space in acres, and we don't measure the time in ages. What we do is, well, I've written it in the next unit, in the next sentence, which is, or in any known unit. It's not measured in any known unit. It's just, it's quite a complicated aspect of the poem to describe, but we don't we can't really measure this transient bonding in any of the units that we have come up with or ideated so far or discovered so far. Is this the furthest we have reached? This is the furthest we have reached. We are a breach, exiles emerging from the long past. So we exile from the past. We're never able to go back. But in our present, ever present, as we can be nothing else, we move ever forward. Interestingly there, I chose not to use the word future, even though this poem is about the past, present and future. What I wanted to do is focus the idea on the simple present. I say simple present, which is a language term, but what I mean is I wanted to focus this on the present. And this is the opening collection of my poetry booklet, and I think it grounds a lot of the poems that follow in here. I'll just give you one more snippet of that. Ask me where I'm from, and I'm here. So I think it does ground a lot of that, the collection as a whole, as in what it's about. It's about a place and it's about a particular time. Generally, it's about me growing up in my hometown, and it also deals with a lot of the local streets, canals, waterways, councils, workers. Deals with a lot. So, small poetry collection. You can find it through my publisher's website, which is Pendle Press. And that is me. That's what I'm going to talk about today. That is it. Hope you enjoyed my video, and come back soon for a more unfiltered, raw, unedited video of me talking about my creative practice, because that is what my future will be. If you want to know about any of the work that I've done previously, you can see my website at ajazqureshi.com, or you can go and see my Instagram, which I post more or less daily. That is Sincere Intentions. Thank you.